Virgo, this is your weekly reading. It is a general reading. It is not going to resonate with every single one of you out there. This is also not Sun, Moon, or Venus sign specific. Any Virgo placement that you may resonate with. Some of the messages may also resonate with you. At the end of the reading, I will pull you some oracles, give you a little bit more guidance for the week. I do only take jumpers. So I appreciate the patience, and time is elusive. We are all on different timelines. For some of you, this has already happened, old news. For some, this is current energy. And for others, it definitely could be more future focused. A hidden card. I did not see your card hiding behind the Page of Wands there. That is interesting. That is your card, Major Arcana, the Hermit energy. Something about hiding for you, or coming out of hiding. I do think there is some truth that needs to be spoken this week. Some of you, it's regarding to a work environment, co-workers, something to do with your money, someone that you maybe have been sort of helping financially. I do think there's a message around honesty. I do think the overall energy is about honesty this week. There's something that you need to be honest about, a conversation that needs to be had, some sort of truth that needs to be spoken. And it literally is happening for you, or needs to happen for you this week, because the Ace of Swords is 1 to 7 days. Could also be that there was already some sort of truth that has been spoken, and it definitely has caused some riffraff here. Some of you, this is about a personal situation or some sort of relationship between you and one other person. I'm seeing a King of Cups here. To match this Queen of Cups we have in the future, I do think you have some water in your chart somewhere, or you're being perceived or are perceived as a very caring, loving, kind person. Someone with a lot of love to give. You have 2 6s here and 2 5s. 5 is the energy of change, but these are not major arcana, so this tells me all of this is within your power. This change is within your power. Whether you've already exercised your power or not, there's a heavy emphasis on needing to speak some sort of truth. Could also be that someone has a truth to speak to you. That could also be it too. Because I am seeing some other person here that is lingering in your energy, a nostalgic, someone that's either thinking heavily about you, you might be feeling it energetically. Could also be someone that you spoke some sort of truth to, and you guys have been on the out since, not really getting along. Not, could have caused some chaos here, because that 5 of Wands is all about, drama, competition. And we have it with the 5 of Pentacles. So whatever this conversation was, whoever you've been arguing with or not seeing eye to eye, I do think you are in some sort of distance from this person, and it's very heavy. It's weighing heavy on one of you. You know your story, put yourself where you fit, whether it's weighing heavy on you or weighing heavy on whoever this is that you had this face-off with. Whoever this is, though, I do see there is opportunity and space for improvement. I kind of think now that you both have had some time to sort of reflect separately, huge realizations have come up. Could also be 2 things going on at once here. Some of you have a dynamic between you and someone, and you also have some work energy, or some sort of environment of maybe people you work with that needs to also some truth. You need to start speaking your truth a lot more. It's almost like you haven't been speaking your truth because, trying to protect people almost. With this Queen of Cups, it's like your perception up until now has been, if you love people, you don't say certain things to them, but it's really not about what you say, it's how you say it. And the reality is, when you really love people, you tell them the truth. Especially if if it can be something that can benefit them, to stop some sort of pain or struggle, because I do see possibly some financial struggle here too. Either way, this truth, this expression of your emotions, this getting this off your chest is meant to bring in some good things here. The Page of Wands is good news. And it could be multiple. I do think it's in multiple areas of your life, because I have Pentacles and Cups here. Cups are more personal matters, matters of the heart, connections. And the Pentacle energy is more, physical reality, the 3D. You could also be in some sort of fear that telling someone the truth is going to hurt them, but I don't think that's it at all. It might start off kind of rough, but I do think it's meant to sort of bring you to a more balanced, happier place, because I do see through the space, the distance, even if initially this person sort of doesn't understand why you are saying certain things, once you sort of give them some time to cool off or give them their own space to process, they will. This hermit tells me kind of probably need some time to process. They've become wiser. Through your honesty, you're allowing people that you love to become wiser. And this is someone that definitely cares about you the way you care about them. The both of you could actually be missing each other. King and Queen of Cups. The both of you could actually be missing each other. But it does look like your backs are turned to each other right now, quite literally. That's how it came out. Tough love is what I just heard. We also have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, Sun card. Yeah. Oh boy. The Sun card, Leo energy major. The Magician major and the Lovers major, Gemini energy. This is very much saying, speak your truth or forever hold your peace. Solid foundations cannot be built on half truths or, dishonesties or inauthenticity, even if it's about how you feel. Could be not a direct reflection of whoever this is. This could just be something that you feel that you need to be able to express. That's kind of the test of if your connections are really genuine and really in alignment with you, which I do think it is. It's also giving someone else, whoever it is you're dealing with, the capacity to extend their emotional, what is it? Not dependency, but it helps them grow emotionally. The capacity to be vulnerable. It increases that capacity and be more emotionally aware or emotionally inclined, emotionally stable as well. But there's a lot of reminiscing here. I do think there's an energy of this is not quite over yet. Yeah, healing, star card, and the hangman. It's going to allow new perspectives to be born, to be created. You've definitely planted some sort of seed in someone's mind. And I do think the initial reaction was not great. Maybe felt like a jab or some sort of attack, because it could possibly be that one or both of you are not really used to honesty. When we live a lie of inauthenticity or are constantly surrounded by inauthentic people, it becomes normal. And when we come across people that, tell us the truth, whether it's the truth we want to hear or not, it's the ability to look back and take accountability. Like, is this person saying this from a place of love or are they a hater? Because that is the automatic reach nowadays. Obviously, there's a tone in which you say things. But is it our ego being triggered, or is it our ego trying to protect us from evolution? Or because we're so used to having a bad habit that our ego is trying to protect that bad habit? Does this person, whatever they say, have any merit, or vice versa? And I do think if we take some time to sort of pull back and pause, we'll see that, obviously there are haters, but if it's coming from people we love, sometimes it's, can be like stubbornness or just the ego reacting, not wanting to sort of hear the truth. And we all have that habit, trust me, whether we want to admit it or not. But this is for the collective that is at the point or dealing with someone that is ready to admit it, ready for growth, ready to stop living the same reality that they've been living. And clearly, whatever paradigm or reality that you're feeding yourself is not the one that's going to get you there. Spirit, protected aura, divine intervention, guardian angel, shielding, and time. Needing time, now is not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes. So, whatever aspect of your life that you have either recently spoken a truth or are feeling very inclined to speak a truth, it is meant to shift. It is meant to shift. And I do see time is very relevant here, especially with the Hermit. This is either between you and somebody or some sort of work environment. We need to release the fear of us being authentic. We have here insight. Insight is the fruit of wisdom. Keep a learning attitude. That's exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of us like to complain about, things not changing, not understanding or willing to accept that it's us that doesn't want to change. We want to keep the old thing and have the new thing. It doesn't work like that. There has to be some sort of radical acceptance, radical accountability. What role am I playing in this deja vu that I cannot get out of? Because it's my world. So I am the one, the most important role is the one I play. Guidance, please, for Virgo. Because I do see wish fulfillment is, wish fulfillment, happiness, alignment, it's there. But it's on the other side of being honest with the self first and foremost, but with the ones around us, the ones we say we love. We expect honesty from everybody but ourselves. It's kind of like, an example. It's like partners that cheat, right? The other one that gets cheated on is always like, you tell me the truth, but I can almost guarantee that there has been something that would have been very beneficial for you to speak up on or be honest about, whether it's the way it affects you, whether it's the way it makes you feel, maybe something you see that someone is doing that, you're like, yeah, if they did this better, they'd have better results. But because of the love, quote unquote, that we expect them to exercise by being honest with us, we did not exercise. And a lie is a lie. As much as people say there's levels to lies, no, a lie is a lie. The vibration is the same. Because if you can lie about small things and be comfortable in lying about small things, it's only a matter of time before you start lying or having the capacity to lie about much more important things. There's no such thing as a white lie. A lie is a lie. Right? But we like to justify, oh, well, that was worse. Same vibration. You lied, they lied. They asked if you liked their shirt. You said yes. You didn't like the shirt. You lied. So who's really, who's to pick and choose which lie is worse? It's a lie. Right? Side note, I digress. A lot of people won't see that, oh, there's levels to lies. No, there really isn't. The vibration of lie is the vibration of lie. Dishonesty. Oh, did you like that cookie I made? Yeah, I loved it. No, you didn't. You actually broke out in hives. You actually had an allergic reaction. Because they probably used something that you know. Do you want to go out Saturday night? You don't, but you'd go anyways. A year from now. Recovery, which is definitely that Aquarius energy of healing. The more authentic and honest we can be with ourselves, the more authentic we can connections we attract. We create the space and the environment for people to be comfortable telling their truths. Because it's like, I don't want to hurt their feelings. Okay, well, the person that cheats doesn't want to hurt the other person's feelings either. Hence why they lie and cheat. That's usually where it stems from. That's usually where the lie stems from. Trying not to hurt people. Because, in the name of love, but yet we expect honesty because someone says they love us. We expect them to be honest in the name of that love. Anywho, resolving anger. Conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. So definitely some sort of distance between you and somebody or a group of people, but that seems to be temporary. Once we are able to sort of tell the truth to ourselves, we can kind of regroup and really get on, really get going. But it's choice. It's all about free will. You can continue to sort of play blind eye or continue to quote unquote lie, or you can free yourself in the name of creating something a lot more stable, a lot more solid, a lot more authentic, a lot more safe. That is your reading, Virgo. Hopefully it resonates with you. Thumbs me up. Do not forget to subscribe. See you guys next week.